Good morning, everybody. This is Dad from Cash App Pack Busters. It's 4:15 in the morning. Excuse me, 4:16 in the morning. And we are going to show you some little pickups. I got a fun little story for you guys from yesterday, and just chit chat. But today we got a mail day of Gardner Minshew. Got it off eBay. It's the red and blue parallel off the Absolute. It's pretty fantastic. This one I found in my daughter's crib. I got a mail day a long time ago, and she took it, and then I forgot about it, and there it is. Found it with her stuff. She's allowed to have a Gardner Minshew PC, so it's all good. We got Lincoln Victor on the 101, WSU Cougar, no big deal. Always happy to have a 101. Then we got the Gardner Minshew yellow parallel on the Donruss. Pretty fantastic. Jim Zorn on the Phoenix. This one is out of 199. Super pumped. I love having a Jim Zorn mail day. And Anthony, wait, I already showed this one. Did I show that one? I don't know. And that one's to 10. We got Paul Westhead on the Skybox and the Hoops. TTM return. Always happy to get 90 hoops back. And then this one's the best card of the whole thing. So, you know how my mom and I write letters back and forth? Well, she's been slacking and hasn't written me a letter in a while. So today at church, or yesterday at church, she handed me a package. She's like, "Oh, here's this, Alan. I've been slacking on your letter. I'll get one out today or tomorrow," she said. Then she handed me this, and then I opened it up, and look at that. It's the GOAT, 1986 Fleer, or 1998 Fleer 23 karat gold Michael Jordan rookie. Or, it's a flashback rookie, but Prism Hollow Refractor Signature Series. That thing is slick. But anyway, so check this out. Yesterday, I won my fantasy football championship, right? I mean, I won it handedly. There was no question, because I'm the best fantasy football player ever, except for on Yahoo leagues. But anyway, and since I won, I told the wife I'd go get my hair cut. So I did. So Cash and I went down to Sports Clips. We went down to get our hair cut at Sports Clips, and it was fun. Cash rode his bike because he was going to get some chicken wings and a couple of root beers for just to watch the Sunday night game. Well, so Cash rode his bike. I drove down there, obviously. And we come back out of the Sports Clips place, and his bike's missing. I'm thinking to myself, like, what? Just making sure I went out there and looked, and the bike wasn't there. Well, sure as shit, his bike's gone. So I told Cash, all right, kid, get in the car. You and I are going to go look for this bike. We are not gonna. No, we're gonna find that bike. So we get in the car and we drive around. Not 75 feet down the road, there's this guy in his driveway. This house is obviously like a drug house, right? It's there's stuff everywhere. That lots of little projects. The guy's on meth or something. So Cash was like, "That's my bike." I'm like, "Are you sure?" So I flip a Yui, and I'm like, "That bike right there," and the guy's out there trying to spray paint the name off of the bike. I'm like, "Are you sure that's your bike, kid?" So I went over there and I flip another Yui just to kind of park alongside the house. And Cash was like, "Yeah, that's my bike." I'm like, "All right, well, let's go get it." And Cash was like, let's just call the police, Dad. I mean, they can get it back for us." I'm like, "Listen, kid, we are gonna get that bike back, and we're gonna get it back today. You're gonna ride it home. Like, we're not gonna deal with this crap." He starts flipping out a little bit. Little does he know, I'm a middle-aged 40-year-old dude with anger issues. And if that guy wants to rock and roll over a stupid bike, like, we're gonna rock and roll over a stupid bike. So, you know, I get out, I go up and I confront this dude, and I'm like, listen, where'd you get that bike? He's like, oh, I thought it was my son's bike. And so I'm like, you thought it was your son's bike sitting over there in front of Sports Clips? Then I ask him, you know, like, why are you spray painting the name off the bike, dude? He's like, oh, well, I was just doing this. I'm like, listen, I'm taking this bike back and you're not going to do a damn thing about it. Just like that. He's like, oh, yeah, I mean, if it's yours, go ahead and take it. So I grabbed the bike, walked to my car, and I told Cash, I'm like, all right, Cash, get on it and go home. I'll see you there. So, you know, I hand Cash the bike and I watch him take off towards the house, which is only like, I don't know, maybe like a half a mile or whatever from where we were getting our haircuts. So I felt pretty good about, you know, finding the bike and, you know, not having to come home and tell the wife that the bike got stolen. But also, you know, felt pretty good about not having to whack that dude, because that is what would have happened. You know, he tried to tell me that the bike wasn't Cash's. Well, guess what? Cash said it was his. And he just got that bike not too long ago for his birthday. Well, anyway, dudes, that's about it for this video. A little story time. No one got beat up, don't worry. But we did get the bike back. And he ain't gonna mess with Cash and Dad anymore, so. Alright, guys, make sure to hop on over to get entered in for this, Jose Ramirez. And have a fantastic week, guys. And until then, or until next time, stay cool, one pack at a time. Alright.